Hello friends, welcome back into the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here. It is Tuesday. It's probably about 5 o'clock by the time you're seeing this, so you guys have made it through 2 days of this week. But it's time to take a look at this week's classic course of the week, 2010, the Great Wall. This, I would say, is probably one of my more favorite courses from Golden Tee Live 2010. Not just because I'm going to chip a wood in here for Eagle, but because if you look at the list of courses from this year, it's Tahiti Cove, Southern Oaks, Monument Valley, and Bella Toscana, and those are some pretty damn tough courses. Let's be real here. Oh, I didn't think I actually had a chance there, but it was closer than I thought. If you don't know Southern Oaks, YouTube it. Go to goldenteefan.com, take a look at some of those tough holes. It's a tough course. That is, download the GT Caddy app, play some invitational courses on it. It will definitely change the way you think about, the newer courses where they are higher scoring. I think I can say this with all due respect to Jim. A little bit more enjoyable, a more casual player-friendly courses these days. But the Great Wall is one of those courses where it can set up pretty scoreable, or you can get a couple of holes that are on a setup that are pretty damn tough. We'll get to those, of course, over the next few minutes here. But for the next few days until around 10, 11 o'clock Central Time on Sunday, this course is going to be the 8th prize play course. Classic course of the week for prizes. This is another one of those holes that, as simple as it is, can be a little tough sometimes. Thankfully, not a problem here for me. But goldentee.com/locations will give you kind of the list of locations. Find a 2021 game near you, get out there, play, and then, like I said, around 11 o'clock on Sunday, the next classic course of the week will pop up. But, this course, for being 12 years old, coming out in 2009, looks pretty damn good still. Which is a lot of kudos to the artists back then that built the course, but also the artists and the programming team of, today that are going through and optimizing these courses and making sure they still look as good as they did back then, if not better. So the other thing, make sure you guys are sending in your shots of the week. SOTW@itsgames.com. Our team goes through those emails constantly throughout the week. Shout out to the Golden Tee Discord guys. I know they help facilitate a lot of communication when it comes to the shots that they see and they find and that players post on Discord. So thank you to those guys as well. And it's just, this is a fun course. There's times where it'll challenge you on some of the later par 5s. Even something like this, because of the way the sand and the greens are on a lot of these holes, some of these pin placements can be pretty tricky. Did I screw that up? Oh, look at that. Shot points? Probably not, because I called it. Oh, look at that. This is hole 17 of Great Wall. Is a really short par 3 with some nice mud right in your face if you try to get a little too aggressive or cocky with your shot. I've played that shot on closest to the pin. I've played that hole on closest to the pin and money shot before, and it doesn't always work that well. Kind of like that shot. I legitimately, I'll be honest, I don't know if I've, at least in the last 7 years, I don't think I've ever screwed up that hole and put it in the water. So that's new. So we got that going for me. And thankfully didn't miss that putt. I have no idea what just happened, but if I run away, it's because my little box fan starts shooting blades at me. I don't know. But I will say, this course has a lot of fun designs. You see kind of some similarities you know, with this course and, you know, one of the more recent courses, Teal Garden, you know, one that is not only in, you know, the later years of Golden Tee, but also one of our Golden Tee mobile courses that players are getting a kick out of and really enjoy. So sometimes when things... Oh, look at that ultra shot. Oh, okay. I definitely hit the stick there. Couldn't have given me the eagle. Had to give it to me off the stick. Got it. Whew. Falling apart a little bit here, but that's okay. The other thing you'll notice about this course, if you haven't played a lot of the old school courses, a lot of straightforward but not very easy par fours. And now, of course, that we're getting to the back half of the course, now is where you're going to see a bit more of the challenging setups. There's a par 5 in particular that I know I absolutely get beat up on coming up. This is another hole that's in closest to the pin all the time. This is not that bad of a setup because the wind is blowing out. But I can tell you from experience, you do not want to backspin this off the green, or get stuck behind one of those big giant statues, because it's it's not fun. Again, this is another one of those that it doesn't seem that tricky off the surface. But even after I hit that shot, I was feeling a little nervous. Can we get one back here? Nope. It's all right. Honestly, if I shoot over 20 on this course, it will be a great score for me. It's been a while since I've played a lot of invitational contests, but when I do, I seem to draw this one a lot. Brandon Robinson out there, good friend of mine, good Golden Tee player. He can attest to that. We've played this course a lot, and it just doesn't always go well. You're either shooting, at least for me, I'm either shooting 25, 26, or I just screw up enough where I'm shooting like 15, and I'm kind of happy with it. Hole 15 here, this is one of those courses, or excuse me, one of those tough holes I was talking about. Specifically, not just because you have literally the Great Wall in front of you, but also got this big-ass wind blowing to the right, and if you do something like that... Oh, shit. Well, this actually could have been a lot worse. Although I don't know if I can get up there. It's been so long. Oh, watch me go behind the wall. Ha! Ha ha ha. Not surprised. Alright. That's okay. Now, if you actually got up here on 1 and you were hitting for double eagle, it would be much, much more enjoyable. I'm probably not going to get the birdie hole out. But for all my friends out there that have been stuck behind that wall for more than one occasion, I think they can agree with me that getting a par is probably not the worst thing in the world. And hole 16, a par 4 that I've always been very sad has not been drivable. I feel like people have tried it. I know I've tried it. It just doesn't happen. I was kind of honestly waiting for that to be out of bounds. Of course, you know, our good friend, good old friend, the rain. And I completely forgot that I can't trust the left-hand indicator when it's raining. So now we're just falling apart. I'm sure I'll get a hole-in-one on 18 or, excuse me, 17 or 18 just to make me feel good. And now I have to birdie an eagle to get that 20 under I was talking about. Shocking. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. There's no sand here, at least around the hole. It's just mud. Should have used backspin knowing that the ground was so wet, but honestly, I just needed to just save some grace there. All right, now because this is a video for all of you out there, I feel like I'm legally obligated to just go for it. Because why would I end a video not trying to ace something? Oh, all right. Honestly. I was starting to open my fat mouth and say, I am happy with an eagle here. And before I could say that, I did that. So, rough. My friend ML from Port St. Lucie in Florida. The only other person who's doing worse than me after 18 on that leaderboard. Sorry, buddy. But goldentee.com/locations. Find a 2021 game near you. Get out there and play Great Wall as this week's classic course before the end of Sunday.